Hello, Horatio.
Oh, hi, Janie. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Was your day as long as mine?
Yes, it was, but the weekend is almost here.
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm still working on my unit from the rainforest, though.
Really? Well, you know, you should look for some video clips to use in your lessons. Using a computer, you can download them from the Baltimore Learning Community project.
Oh, I think that's amazing. 20 years ago when I started teaching, computers weren't advanced as they are today. I couldn't imagine computers in every classroom, much less computers connected to the internet.
Well, that's not surprising. A lot of people feel that way. But given that the school has built this wonderful new computer lab, you can use that as a means to familiarize yourself with the new programs.
Well, you look quite comfortable with computers. Maybe you could find some time to show me how to access the database.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable with the technology, but I can certainly use your help in developing the video clips into my curriculum.
Maybe we could work together.
That would be wonderful. You want to go to the computer lab right now?
Oh, that would be great.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Thanks. Oh, I can't wait.
Absolutely. Oh, hi, Allison. What are you working on?
Hey, guys. I'm just looking for some websites to use in my math lesson next week. What about you?
Oh, we're going to check out the Baltimore Learning Community on the internet.
Oh, great place. Have a good time.
Okay, thanks.
What's a website?
A website is a page that someone has published on the World Wide Web. People publish all kinds of things on the World Wide Web. Reference materials, community information, commercial advertisements. Each page has its own address, so it's easier to find. We type the address in the location bar. Now we're going to start at the Baltimore Learning Community database because that is the entry point for our video database.
Okay.
The video database is the first option. We double-click on the link and wait for the database to load. Am I going too fast, or do you have any questions so far?
I think I have it so far. I'm just really trying to think about how I incorporate the computer technology in with my rainforest lesson. So far, we've considered the various life forms and how they cooperate and compete within the rainforest. And now I'd like to focus specifically on the plants, the animals, and the people and how they contribute to each other.
I see.
Do you think the database would have anything on that?
Well, let's take a look. Would you like to look in the science database, the social studies database, or both?
I think the science would be more relevant because I'm answering the science objective of ecological interdependence.
I see. Okay. Well, now we need to choose a main topic. Now, you mentioned an interest in the rainforest, so let's scroll down and see if rainforest... Okay, here it is. Rainforest is here.
Oh, good.
Now we need to look at the subtopics. Which would you like to look at? There's black skimmer, giant otter, macaw, Marchionini people, medicinal plants, and side-neck turtles.
I think I'd like to start with the Marchionini people.
Okay. Now let me explain what we're looking at here. This column represents the subtopics from the previous screen. Here's Marchionini people, so everything on this row represents subject content area where Marchionini people are concerned. Notice the bottom are grouped in accordance with Maryland State Science objectives. Is there any specific objective that you'd like to look at?
Well, in my unit, I'm going to be covering them all, so maybe you could show me a few in each so that I can then feel comfortable coming back later.
Okay, sure. So we'll look at some text, some pictures, and some video.
Wonderful.
Okay, now first of all, let's notice that this can be broken down according to reading level. This can also be broken down in accordance with length. So we have some capabilities here in terms of determining what exactly we're looking for. The hot pink boxes represent video. We'll highlight a couple of those. The yellow boxes represent pictures. We'll highlight 4 of those. And the small blue boxes represent text. We'll highlight a couple of those as well.
Well, this is really easy to see.
Absolutely. It's pretty self-explanatory. We'll go to show to get it all started. Now, as you can see, we can bring up a few texts at the same time and place them side by side so we can do some comparative reading.
Oh, this is wonderful. This would really supplement the textbook that I'm using. Do you think that there's any way that I can have a copy of this?
Absolutely. We can set it up to print with no problem whatsoever. And for those of us that use color printers, we can print out pictures like this.
Oh, wow. That's perfect.
Absolutely. And similarly with the text, if we wanted to compare them, we look at them all at the same time. With simple computer manipulation, we can put it like that.
We have the whole family there, don't we?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is terrific.
Now, would you like to look at some video?
I'd love to.
Well, why don't you try it? Just click on the video icon and the videos will start to play.
Although Alejo is not yet old enough to hunt monkeys, he accompanies his father into the forest. For the forests of Manu are his school, and his father, the teacher. They may walk over 25 miles on a hunt, leaving early in the morning and not returning until dusk. Even then, the outcome is uncertain.
Wow, isn't this amazing?
Absolutely.
This would really capture the attention of my students as well as fulfill the science objective of ecological relationships.
Wow.
Additionally, I think my students would be able to see the differences and similarities between themselves and the Marchionini people.
Oh, I see. Would you have the students make lists of similarities and differences?
Well, I think I'd have them start with that, but I'd like them to be able to move beyond that and be able to create something new from the information that they've learned. Maybe I'd have them create a skit where one student would be an American visiting a Marchionini tribe.
I see.
And the students that were playing the Marchionini people would perform the daily activities and then explain those activities to the visiting student.
That sounds like a great idea. That would certainly grab the attention of my students and begin the learning process as well. I wonder what's on the next video.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
The tapir is South America's largest mammal. This one, a female, was raised by Merino and Alejo. At 400 pounds, she's Alejo's favorite pet.
Oh, amazing.
Now, is this one that you would like to save?
Definitely.
Well, we can set this up pretty easy to download when we're finished browsing. Did you know that there are other websites on the internet that are dedicated to the World Wide Web?
No, I had no idea.
Well, I think they might be useful in furthering the research of some of your students.
Do you know how I can get to them?
Well, the rainforest isn't really part of my curriculum, but I have a friend who is a science teacher, a 7th grade science teacher on the West Side as well. Now, he could share with you a lot of his ideas. I can show you how to get in contact with him through email, and he can get back with you, and then you can begin to transfer the ideas.
That would be wonderful.
There is another way. You can also post a message on the community bulletin board. Now, science teachers from all over the world will read your message and get back to you.
This is a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Really?
And it seems that I'll never be alone, that help is just a click away. Isn't technology wonderful?
It's the greatest, yeah.
I think the possibilities are endless. Thanks, Horatio.
No problem.